crazy women are destroying the West, or are they? Let's get right into this, man. You know, these modern females, bro, they're a piece of work. It's not a secret anymore. They actually just go on TikTok and pretty much give us all the evidence we need to come to that conclusion. And when I like the preferences, not every girl's like this, but a good 90% are in the West. So let's see what they're talking about.
Are crazy women destroying the West? We are forever reading headlines about the mental health crisis in the West. We're told that we're becoming more and more unhappy and more crazy. In many Western countries, mental illness is now the leading cause of disability and responsible for 30 to 40% of chronic sick leave, costing us...
Well, yeah, we live in a sick society.
around 4 to 5% in GDP. But who are all these sad and mad people? Well, mostly they're women. Women are 3 times more likely to experience mental health problems than men, and they are twice as likely to be diagnosed with anxiety and depression than men. And this situation isn't improving, it's getting worse. Rates of self-harm among females have tripled in the last 30 years, and rates of suicidality have doubled. But hang on, I thought we had so much more mental health awareness now. The well-being industry is booming. This is the era of emotions and self-care. Aren't we all opening up about how we feel, going to therapy and working on ourselves? Well, yes, but that may be part of the problem. 70 to 80% of psychologists and therapists are also women. Given that 1 in 3 women will take antidepressants in their lifetime.
Bro, no, I heard something, bro. 76% of therapists are women, huh? I heard a lot of the therapists that a lot of people go to, and a lot of women in particular go to, because I think women are more likely to go to a therapist than men, because men, are kind of messed up in the regard of like not seeking help when they need it, and just kind of bottling everything up inside. But I've heard that the therapists that are giving therapy to these depressed patients are also depressed and have mental issues themselves. And yeah, I mean, I don't really see how someone who's sick can heal someone who's sick, someone else who's sick. So back to what I'm saying, sick society.
How many of these female therapists are also depressed and anxious? So we likely have many depressed women seeking treatment from depressed women therapists, and surprisingly, women's mental health is getting worse. So why are women so mentally unwell in the first place? Well, as Jordan Peterson and others rightly point out, it's because women are temperamentally higher in trait neuroticism than men. They're more prone to negative thinking, and they're more emotional. Okay, I know I'm stating the obvious. But why else? Why are they becoming more mentally unwell? And what's been happening in the Western world in, say, the last 50 years or so? Well, for a start, the amount of women in full-time work has increased by over 50%. Similarly, the amount of women who are unmarried and single over the age of 30 has increased from 18% to a whopping 54% in the last 30 years. And it is estimated that almost half of all women aged between 25 and 44 will be single by 2030. So, women are working more, and they're marrying and having a family less, and they're becoming more depressed. This isn't only bad for women, it's bad for
because you're getting sold you're getting sold a bill of lies and just a bill of goods where boss babe, independent, go work and all that stuff. But let's be real. A woman's natural purpose is to obviously give birth, raise and nurture a child, and be a part of a family. Same thing with the guy. A guy's natural purpose is to reproduce, and ultimately, raise a family and provide for that family and protect that family. So considering that's not happening as often as it used to, combined with a whole bunch of other variables and factors that are going on in this sick society, yeah, it's not rocket science. 2 + 2 = 5, right?
Everyone. This is because all the gains made by extra productivity in the economy, of things becoming quicker, more efficient and cheaper, have been swallowed up by women entering the workplace. Now that there's 2 salaries, the man and the woman's, that can go towards the mortgage, all that has done is push asset prices up, which means that all the extra money earned goes on rent and mortgages, and there's no lifestyle improvement. All there is just greater difficulty in raising a family and maintaining a work-life balance. Alongside this, more and more women entering the workplace has brought about freedom-destroying equal pay laws. For example, the UK's equal pay laws, covered by the Equality Act, mean that men and women receive equal pay for equal work. That is, work that is similar, equivalent, or of equal value. But who decides what work is of equal value? Well, it seems that it's all down to how the judge interprets the law. So, for example, we have the shocking story of Birmingham City Council, where female dinner ladies argued that they should have been paid the same salary as dustbin men who had been earning more. The judge agreed with them, and the council had to pay out around 700 million, leaving the council bankrupt. Or, more recently, there's been the case of retail giant Next. After a 6-year legal battle in which female shop workers argued that it was not fair that they weren't being paid as much as warehouse workers, the high street brand was ordered to pay out 30 million to equalise the pay. In their defence, Next argued that the pay for the 2 roles was based on market prices and to ensure the viability of the business. So we now have a situation where judges are telling employers how much they should pay their workers instead of the market deciding. And this is all happening in an increasingly feminised legal system that focuses on emotions, subjective interpretations, hate speech, hate laws, non-crime hate incidents, and woke activism. And that leads us to our final manifestation of toxic, crazy femininity. Woke. Since the mid-2000s, young women have becoming more and more left-wing. The growing ideological gap between men, who are more likely to lean conservative, and women, who are more likely to lean left, isn't really being caused by men becoming right-wing. It's actually because young women are increasingly adopting radical far-left positions. Perhaps, given that more of them are entering full-time work, which they struggle with because of their mental health, woke ideas such as harm reduction, focusing on emotions, caring for victim groups, and a critique of meritocratic capitalism appeals to them. If men can work long hours and work their way up the hierarchy quicker than women can, it's easier to call this patriarchy rather than accepting that men and women are just different and that women can.
Bingo, bingo, bing, 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 bingo, bingo, bingo. Look, check this out. Bro, all these girls we talk about, they want equal pay, equal rights, all this stuff, but guess what they don't want? Equal responsibility, bro. And to be honest, bro, look, no hate, but I'm going to be quick to be called a misogynist, bro. Like, men are actually just, we're built different. We can actually work 14, 15 hours a day. You know, we can actually do that. You know what I'm saying? We can actually work long hours, manual labor jobs in the heat, better heat regulation, all that stuff. Like, there's just biological differences between men and women. And I just don't understand why patriarchy and misogyny is 2 of the answers that they like to just spit out and parrot out without really thinking about what they're saying and what they actually mean, to I guess justify their position on why they feel they don't have the same rights as men. But I might get canceled for this, but a lot of things have shown us in history. I'm not talking intellectually, but just, things that, are tangible. It's been shown that men tend to have a higher ability than women in a lot of regards. Let me stop talking.
Cannot compete with men. Diversity, equity and inclusion, safe spaces, therapeutic spaces, bringing your whole self to work, the tyranny of HR, harm reduction, psychological safety, emotionality, conformity and aversion to conflict and disagreement, perverse misplaced compassion, perverse misplaced empathy. This is the new academic environment. This is the new workplace. This is the new economy. This is the new legal system. This is the West, and it is being destroyed by toxic femininity and mentally unstable women.
I know I said it, I had some commentary on it, but I didn't say it. She did. She said it. It wasn't me. I didn't say it. She said it. She said it. But also, let me see what the comments are saying. Masculine republics give way to feminine democracies, and feminine democracies give way to tyranny. Aristotle, okay? A relative is a female therapist. She's absolutely nuts. That's what I'm saying. You ain't lying. Men have checked out. Yeah. I ain't personally see the point in checking out, but you just tend to give a little bit less of a fuck in this day and age. The age of reason is over. We now live in the age of feelings, 100%. Like, nothing really makes sense. In that comment, just describes kind of why things don't make sense. Because, yeah. A woman delivery driver came to deliver a package the other day. A woman delivery driver came to deliver a package the other day. I think she meant she arched her back in pain when she got out of the van and struggled to lift a box over the fence. Somehow, somewhere, somebody convinced her that this was better than being a mother at home with her kids. Sold a bad bill of goods, man. A bad bill of goods. It's honestly sad. Like these chicks think feminism's like freeing them, bro, but bro, it's actually like really harming them, bro. It's really not. It's not helping them. Like, yeah, man, you can't make this shit up. I was gonna say something else, but it's cancel culture. But you can cancel me. I don't really even care, low key, because like, what's the point? People are going to learn the hard way how unjust equality actually is. Yeah, we get the point. Yeah, went from a masculine republic to, yeah. Well, another day to be ungrateful. All right, if you're new here, like, subscribe if you enjoy my commentary. I'm a little green. Things, usually get better over time, But, yeah, man, it's your boy Didi signing off, man. Take care. Hit that subscribe button. I'll catch you guys in the next